Courageous Journey, A Woman's Battle with Cancer. Introduction. In the heartwarming tale of Courageous Journey, A Woman's Battle with Cancer, we follow the inspiring story of Sarah, a woman whose life takes an unexpected turn when she confronts a daunting adversary, cancer. This poignant narrative unfolds across 9 chapters, each capturing a different facet of Sarah's experience as she grapples with the challenges of her illness and strives to reclaim her life. From the moment Sarah discovers the reality of her diagnosis to the transformative moments of inner strength and the unwavering support of loved ones, we witness her resilience and determination in the face of adversity. Through the lens of her struggles, triumphs, and dreams, readers are invited to explore the complex emotions, the power of community, and the profound impact that hope can have on the healing journey. Courageous Journey is a testament to the human spirit's ability to find strength in the midst of difficulties, to forge connections that inspire, and to envision a future filled with possibility. Sarah's story serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us all that even in the darkest times, there is light to be found, and that within every challenge lies the potential for growth, transformation, and a renewed sense of purpose.
Chapter 1: Discovering the Challenge. In a quiet town, there lived a woman named Sarah. She was full of life and loved to spend time with her friends, family, and her playful dog, Maximum. One day, something changed. Sarah began to feel tired more often, and even simple tasks like walking Max in the park became harder. She knew something wasn't right. Worried about her health, Sarah decided to visit a doctor. The doctor asked her questions and did some tests. After a while, the doctor's face turned serious. With a gentle voice, the doctor told Sarah that she had something called cancer. Sarah's heart sank. She had heard about cancer before, but she didn't know much about it. The doctor explained that cancer was like a group of bad cells in her body that were causing trouble. As Sarah sat in the doctor's office, she felt a mix of emotions. She was scared because she didn't know what to expect. She was sad because she didn't want to be sick. And she was confused because she didn't know how she got this illness. The doctor assured her that cancer was not her fault. Sometimes, these things just happen. Leaving the doctor's office, Sarah's mind raced with questions. What would happen next? Would she get better? Could she still do the things she loved? She knew that this was going to be a big challenge, but she also knew that she couldn't give up. Back home, Sarah sat down with a notepad and a pen. She started writing down all the things she wanted to learn about cancer and its treatment. She also listed the people she could talk to, like her family, friends, and the doctor, to understand more about what was happening inside her body. In this chapter, we see Sarah's world turn upside down as she discovers the challenge of facing cancer. She learns that it's okay to have different feelings about it and begins to gather information to understand her situation better. The unknown road ahead is intimidating, but Sarah's determination to fight and learn more about her condition sets the stage for her courageous journey.
Chapter 2: Meeting the Helpers. After Sarah's initial shock, she knew she couldn't face cancer alone. She reached out to her family and friends, sharing the news with them. They rallied around her with love and support, ready to be by her side through this difficult journey. Sarah's first visit to the hospital brought her face to face with a team of kind and caring people, doctors, nurses, and other medical experts who were there to help her. Dr. Martinez, her oncologist, introduced himself with a warm smile and explained the plan for her treatment. He used simple words to help Sarah understand what would happen next, which eased her worries. Nurse Emma became like a friend to Sarah. She showed her how to take her medicines and explained why they were important. Whenever Sarah felt overwhelmed, Nurse Emma was there to listen and reassure her. She even shared stories of other patients who had successfully fought cancer, giving Sarah hope and inspiration. During her treatment sessions, Sarah met other patients who were also battling cancer. They shared stories, exchanged tips, and offered words of encouragement. Sarah realized that she was not alone in this fight, and the friendships she formed became a source of strength. In addition to medical help, Sarah discovered support groups where people with cancer could talk about their feelings and challenges. These groups provided a safe space for her to express her fears and hopes, knowing that others understood her struggles. Sarah's family and friends researched about cancer together, learning how they could support her better. They cooked nutritious meals, took care of Max, and helped with household chores. Each act of kindness reminded Sarah that she was loved and valued. As Sarah journeyed through treatment, she saw that the helpers, the doctors, nurses, friends, and family, were like a team. Each member had an important role to play, working together to help her get better. This chapter highlights how Sarah's network of support grew, showing that even in the midst of difficulty, people's kindness and care can make a huge difference.
Chapter 3: Tough Days. Sarah's battle against cancer wasn't an easy one. As the treatment began, she experienced what she called tough days. These were the days when her body felt weak, and she had to deal with the side effects of the medicines. On these tough days, Sarah often found herself feeling very tired. It was as if her energy had been drained away. Even getting out of bed became a big challenge. She missed her usual activities like walking Max in the park, reading her favorite books, and spending time with friends. Sometimes, Sarah felt queasy and had trouble eating. Her favorite foods didn't taste the same, and she struggled to find the appetite to eat enough. This worried her because she knew that eating well was important for her body to heal. The strong medicines also caused Sarah to lose her hair. Looking in the mirror and seeing her changed appearance was difficult. But Sarah reminded herself that hair was just a small part of who she was, and what truly mattered was her strength and determination. During these tough days, Sarah's emotions were like a roller coaster. She felt frustrated and sad because she couldn't do the things she loved. There were moments when she felt angry at the cancer for taking away her normal life. At times, she felt scared about what the future held and whether she would ever get better. But even on the toughest days, Sarah never gave up. She had her support team, her family, friends, and the medical staff, who reminded her that it was okay to feel this way. They encouraged her to express her feelings and assured her that these feelings were a natural part of the journey. Sarah also learned to find small moments of joy amidst the challenges. She enjoyed listening to her favorite music, drawing,
or simply looking out the window and watching the birds. These little things helped lift her spirits, even on the darkest days. In this chapter, readers witness Sarah's honesty about the difficult moments she faced during her battle with cancer. It showcases that the journey to recovery isn't always smooth, but with resilience and the support of loved ones, even the toughest days can be faced with courage and hope.
Chapter 4: Friends and Family. In the midst of Sarah's cancer journey, her friends and family emerged as the pillars of strength she needed. They stood by her side, ready to support her through thick and thin. Sarah's family, consisting of her parents, siblings, and even her extended relatives, were her unwavering source of love and care. They took turns accompanying her to doctor's appointments, making sure she never felt alone. Her mother, in particular, became her rock, offering comfort with her soothing words and warm hugs. Her friends rallied around her with gestures that touched her heart. They sent her cheerful messages, brought her favorite books and movies, and even organized small gatherings at her home so she wouldn't miss out on socializing. Sometimes, they simply sat with her, sharing stories and laughter that momentarily eased her worries. One day, her best friend Emma surprised her with a scrapbook filled with memories from their adventures together. As they flipped through the pages, Sarah's heart swelled with gratitude for having such wonderful people in her life. Even her dog Max played a crucial role. Max seemed to sense when she was feeling down and would snuggle up beside her, offering a comforting presence that words couldn't provide. Sarah's family and friends not only offered emotional support but also took on practical tasks. They cooked healthy meals to ensure she was nourished, helped clean her home, and took care of Max when she wasn't feeling up to it. During the challenging moments when Sarah felt like giving up, it was her loved ones who reminded her of her strength. They encouraged her to keep fighting, reminding her of her dreams and the things she looked forward to once she was better. This chapter illustrates the power of human connection during times of adversity. Sarah's friends and family exemplify the true meaning of unconditional support, showing that their presence can bring comfort, joy, and a renewed sense of determination. Through their love, Sarah found the courage to face each day with hope in her heart.
Chapter 5: Finding Inner Strength. As Sarah's cancer journey continued, she discovered a wellspring of strength within herself that she never knew existed. With each challenge she faced, she tapped into this newfound inner power to keep moving forward. On days when the treatments seemed endless, Sarah drew strength from the small victories. She celebrated the moments when she was able to walk a little farther, eat a bit more, or simply get out of bed without help. These seemingly minor achievements reminded her of the progress she was making, and she began to believe in her ability to overcome. Sarah also practiced mindfulness and positive thinking. She learned to focus on the present moment, letting go of worries about the past or the future. This helped her manage the stress and anxiety that often accompanied her journey. She found solace in meditation, using deep breaths to find calmness even during the most trying times. Her mindset played a significant role in her journey. Instead of dwelling on the things she couldn't do, she shifted her focus to the things she could do. She embraced the activities that brought her joy and a sense of accomplishment, like reading, writing in her journal, and even trying her hand at painting. The stories of other cancer survivors inspired Sarah. She read books and watched videos about people who had faced similar challenges and emerged stronger on the other side. These stories served as beacons of hope, reminding her that recovery was possible. Sarah's interactions with her medical team also played a vital role in building her inner strength. Dr. Martinez and Nurse Emma consistently encouraged her, highlighting her progress and reassuring her when things got tough. Their belief in her resilience boosted her confidence. Through these experiences, Sarah learned that strength wasn't just about physical power. It was also about resilience, courage, and the ability to adapt. She discovered that even when faced with adversity, she could dig deep within herself and find the determination to keep moving forward. In this chapter, Sarah's journey takes a turn towards self-discovery and empowerment. It shows that even in the face of the most challenging circumstances, inner strength can shine through, transforming a person's outlook and fueling their drive to overcome obstacles.
Chapter 6: Small Victories. As Sarah continued her battle against cancer, she began to cherish the small victories that emerged from her journey. These triumphs, no matter how seemingly insignificant, became bright spots that illuminated her path to recovery. Getting out of bed and taking a few steps without feeling exhausted became a big achievement for Sarah. She would smile to herself as she realized that she was making progress, even if it was slow. Each step was a victory over the fatigue that had once held her down. Some days, Sarah would sit by the window, looking outside at the world. On a particularly good day, she decided to step outside for a brief walk. It might have been just around the yard, but the feeling of the sun on her skin and the wind in her hair made her heart swell with joy. That short walk felt like conquering a mountain. Sarah's appetite slowly returned, and she celebrated every meal she managed to finish. Savoring the taste of her favorite foods became a way to connect with normalcy. She realized that nourishing her body was a victory in itself, aiding her on the path to recovery. The support of her family and friends was a constant reminder of her progress. They would cheer her on whenever she achieved something new. Even something as simple as sitting up in bed unaided or sharing a laugh felt like winning a prize. One day, Sarah received the news that her blood test results were showing improvement. Her face lit up with a smile as she realized that her body was responding to the treatments. It was a small victory, but it filled her with hope and motivation to keep pushing forward. Through these small victories, Sarah learned the importance of celebrating every step of her journey. She discovered that progress was made up of these moments, and each one added up to create a tapestry of resilience and determination. These moments of triumph became beacons of light, guiding her through even the toughest days. In this chapter, readers witness the beauty of finding joy in the little things. Sarah's story highlights the significance of recognizing and celebrating small victories, as they serve as constant reminders of progress and bring hope to even the darkest of times.
Chapter 7: Ups and Downs. Sarah's journey through cancer recovery was like a roller coaster, filled with both ups and downs. This chapter delves into the emotional and physical fluctuations that characterized her experience. On the up days, Sarah felt a renewed sense of energy. She would wake up feeling relatively better, ready to take on the day with enthusiasm. On these days, she could engage in activities she loved, whether it was reading, spending time with loved ones, or simply taking a leisurely stroll. However, the down days weren't far behind. These were the days when her energy levels plummeted, and the side effects of the treatments seemed more pronounced. Sarah would find herself feeling fatigued, nauseous, and sometimes in pain. On these days, the simplest tasks felt like climbing a mountain. Navigating these fluctuations in her health and emotions was challenging. Sarah experienced moments of frustration and impatience, wishing that her progress was more consistent. She longed for the up days to last longer, and the down days to be fewer and farther between. But with time, Sarah learned to accept the ebb and flow of her recovery journey. She realized that healing wasn't a linear path, and setbacks were a natural part of the process. She found solace in the fact that even on the toughest days, she was still moving forward, no matter how slowly. Sarah's support system played a crucial role during these ups and downs. Her family and friends were a source of encouragement during the low moments, reminding her that each down was followed by an up. They taught her the importance of patience and self-compassion, showing her that it was okay to have bad days. Through these fluctuations, Sarah's resilience grew stronger. She discovered that she had the power to weather storms and emerge with a renewed sense of determination. She learned that even on the darkest days, there was a glimmer of hope waiting to guide her through. This chapter captures the reality of recovery, showcasing the highs and lows that are an inherent part of the journey. Sarah's experiences remind readers that setbacks are not failures, but rather opportunities for growth and learning. The emotional rollercoaster she faced ultimately led her to a place of greater understanding and acceptance.
Chapter 8: New Dreams. As Sarah's strength slowly returned and her journey through recovery continued, she began to dream again. These dreams were a beacon of light, guiding her towards a future filled with hope, possibility, and a renewed zest for life. One of Sarah's dreams was to travel. She had always wanted to explore new places, experience different cultures, and see the world beyond her hometown. As she lay in bed during her recovery, she would imagine herself strolling through bustling markets, standing in awe of breathtaking landscapes, and making memories in far-off lands. Learning became another source of inspiration for Sarah. She had always been curious about various subjects, and now she had the time to delve into books, online courses, and documentaries. She dreamt of expanding her knowledge, whether it was learning a new language, studying history, or mastering a creative skill. Spending quality time with her loved ones also became a dream close to Sarah's heart. She imagined herself laughing with friends, sharing heartwarming conversations with her family, and creating cherished memories that would last a lifetime. She longed to reconnect with the people who had supported her throughout her journey. Perhaps most importantly, Sarah dreamt of good health and well-being. She envisioned herself feeling strong, energetic, and capable of pursuing all the things she loved. She looked forward to a life where cancer was a distant memory, and she could fully embrace the present without the shadow of illness. These dreams became Sarah's driving force. They motivated her to stay committed to her recovery, to push through the tough days, and to keep her eyes on the brighter future she envisioned. As she worked towards her dreams, she realized that each step she took was a step closer to turning those dreams into reality. Through this chapter, readers witness the power of dreams as catalysts for healing and transformation. Sarah's dreams not only gave her a sense of purpose, but also instilled a renewed sense of determination. Her story serves as a reminder that looking towards the future with hope can inspire us to push past obstacles and work towards a better tomorrow.
Chapter 9: A Hopeful Future. As Sarah's recovery journey neared its culmination, a sense of optimism and hope permeated her life. The challenges she had faced, the support she had received, and her own resilience had brought her to a point where the future held promise and potential. Sarah's treatments were gradually coming to an end, and she could see the progress she had made. Her energy levels were improving, and she was regaining her strength. The medical tests were showing positive results, giving her assurance that her body was responding well to the treatments. With each passing day, Sarah felt a renewed sense of gratitude for her support system. Her family, friends, and the medical professionals had been her pillars of strength, and she couldn't have come this far without them. Their unwavering belief in her had propelled her forward, and she cherished the bonds she had formed. Sarah's dreams had started to take shape. She had planned a trip to a place she had always wanted to visit, and her excitement was palpable. The thought of experiencing new cultures, meeting new people, and soaking in the beauty of different landscapes filled her with anticipation. The connections she had made during her cancer journey continued to inspire her. She had met fellow survivors who had conquered their own battles with strength and grace. Their stories served as a reminder that she was not alone, and that a community of fighters existed who understood the depth of her experiences. As Sarah reflected on her journey, she realized that she had grown in ways she had never imagined. She had learned to embrace her vulnerabilities, tap into her inner strength, and find beauty even in the midst of adversity. She felt a newfound sense of empowerment, knowing that she could face any challenge that life threw her way. While her journey was far from over, Sarah's spirit was unbreakable. She was stepping into the next chapter of her life with hope, resilience, and a deep appreciation for the lessons she had learned. As the final pages of this chapter turned, Sarah's story became a testament to the human capacity to overcome, to dream, and to find hope even in the face of the most trying circumstances. In this concluding chapter, Sarah's story comes full circle, highlighting the transformation she underwent and the hope she carries into the future. It showcases that even in the wake of adversity, the human spirit has the power to thrive and to look forward with optimism.